Hello, this is Paul Bergin from the Mars Hill blog. You can find me at www.paulbergin.blogspot.co.uk. I've started doing a series of documentaries about short talks for YouTube about prominent Antarctic expeditions in the last nearly 200 years that are memorable, that had its own effect. And I did one a few days ago on the Franklin Expedition. Today I'm going to talk a slightly unknown one, but one that should be remembered and mentioned, and that is the British Arctic Expedition led by Sir George Nares in 1875-76. This was with the aim of collecting scientific data from Greenland, but also to try and make an attempt for the North Pole. It did a number of successful things. It got the whole channel between Ellesmere Island off Canada and Greenland, the north coast, and it helped debunk the fear of the open polar sea, the idea that there would be an actual unfrozen sea around the North Pole. It also helped extensively with, as I refer to it, some of the geography around Greenland. When it arrived in 1875, over the winter of 1875, it was quite a memorable experience for those who were in part. There's 24-hour darkness. They built a whole array of caverns of igloos and for scientific and underground passageways for stores and for scientific rooms. And so one of the ship's surgeons, I think it was, used to go out into the polar night, ostensibly with the aim of hunting, but just to enjoy the quiet and wilderness. And they were probably more north than anyone else at that time. And unfortunately, they were ill prepared for some of what they were doing. They did break the northern latitude record, but only by perhaps 1 degree. They got as far as 83.20 degrees north. But scurvy was starting to go rampant among the crew. There was already one death, at least, and Nares realised that the men would likely not survive another winter in the ice. There were two expeditions that could have ended up like the Franklin Expedition, two prominent British expeditions since the 1840s, and this was one of them, where the bravery and the tenacity of the leader of the expedition meant that such a disaster did not happen. This was one of them, and Nares brought his men back. He wasn't popular for it by going back after one winter, but significant progress had been made in terms of scientific discovery and exploration. But it also meant that a lot of people took far more seriously how dangerous and how important it was that if any expedition was to make a bid for the North Pole, it had to be taken with a more degree of seriousness than perhaps was before.